Sahajanand Swami Maharajni Jai, Vachnamrit number 50 and 49. Both are wake-up calls for us seekers to make us realize where we are, where we stand in this path of seeking. કેટલાક તો વ્યવહારમાં અતિ ડાયા હોય તો પણ પોતાના કલ્યાણને અર્થે કાંઈ યત્ન કરે નહીં. So many people are so intelligent, so wise, but they don't work for their own liberation, for their own salvation. કેટલાક શાસ્ત્ર પુરાણ ઇતિહાસ તેના અર્થને સારી પેઠે જાણતા હોય તો પણ પોતાના કલ્યાણને અર્થે કાંઈ પણ યત્ન કરે નહીં. Even after understanding Shastra, Puran, Itihas, all the history of mankind, all the wisdom in books, in Shastras is well understood by so many of us, but we are not striving, working, doing any yatna, hard work, purusharth needed for our own salvation. એને તો જાડી બુદ્ધિવાળા જાણવા. This kind of intelligence is of no use. It's a waste. જે કલ્યાણને અર્થે યત્ન કરે છે તેની બુદ્ધિ થોડી છે તો પણ એને કુશાગ્ર બુદ્ધિવાળો જાણવો. Even if somebody is less intelligent, does not have all the worldly smartness that is supposedly claimed to be labeled as intelligence, even if one is not successful, even if one has not achieved anything in this life, in this societal worldly life, but with that little brain that we have and use, if we can work for our own liberation from this bondage of life and death and cycles of life and death, if we cannot liberate ourselves from it, then that intelligence is of no use. But this person who has little intelligence and works for his own liberation is one with kushagra buddhi. The highest form of intelligence is in this. જગતના જીવ ભજન નથી કરતા, ભગવાનના ભક્ત નિરંતર ભગવાનનું ભજન કરતા થકા વર્તે છે, એ કુશાગ્ર બુદ્ધિ કહેવાય. The one who is a worldly જીવ, material જીવ, will not sit for bhajan by his own will and liking and love. Constant motivation, constant pushing, constant sarcasm and taunts from the gurus are needed to remind us to spend time with God, to overcome our own alas and pramad towards spending time with somebody whom we claim we love. શબ્દ સ્પર્શ રૂપ રસ ને ગંધ એ જે પંચ વિષય તેને વિષય જીવ માત્રની બુદ્ધિ જાગ્રત વર્તે છે, વિષયને ભોગવતા થકા જ વર્તે છે. Nobody has to teach us, motivate us, push us to indulge in material pleasures of the five senses. Nobody has to remind us to eat. Nobody has to remind us to sleep. Nobody has to remind us to work for our own success and ego. Nobody has to remind us to take care of our own health, to take care of our own wealth. But sadly, we need so many reminders, so many satsangs, so many validations, reiterations, so many lectures to remind us to remember God. ભગવાનના ભક્ત વિષયને ભોગવતા નથી, પણ પોતાના કલ્યાણને અર્થે સાવધાનપણે વર્તે છે. તે જ કુશાગ્ર બુદ્ધિ છે ને તે વિના તો સર્વે મૂર્ખ છે. If you are not using this human brain, this mind, to think about God and to overcome these desires and to seek God, if you are not using this heart to love God, if you are not using this soul to reunite with God, if you are not savdhan, not alert, not aware of this precious life this precious human birth that we have been given, then we are murks, we are fools who are wasting this priceless opportunity. And if we are making use of it, if we are doing bhajan, then we are intelligent. બ્રહ્માનંદ સ્વામી asks, ભગવાનને વિષય વૃત્તિ રાખીએ છીએ તે તો સુધી જોરે કરીને રાખીએ છીએ ત્યારે રહે છે, પણ જગતના પદાર્થ સન્મુખ તો એની મેળે જ રહે છે. તેનું શું કારણ છે? When I have to do something spiritual, I have to force myself for it. I have to push myself for it. But when I have to do something material, I don't have to. It effortlessly happens. There is a natural pull to doing things that are material, and there is so much of effort and hard work and force required to do something spiritual. Why is this? And God answers, ભગવાનનો જો ભક્ત હોય તેની વૃત્તિ તો ભગવાન વિના બીજે ક્યાંય રહે જ નહીં. He is saying, are you a true seeker of God? Are you authentically in love with God? If you are, then your vritti, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind will forever center around God. It will effortlessly be immersed in God. તેને તો એ જ ફિકર રહે છે કે મારે જગતના પદાર્થમાં વૃત્તિ રાખવી તે તો ઘણું કઠણ પડશે. In fact, for a seeker, it should be difficult that God, after immersing in you so much, after falling in love with you so much, how will I now go back to sansar? How will I handle my sansaric responsibilities? How will I balance my material responsibilities with my spiritual love and craving? How am I going to play this balancing act is what a seeker worries about, and not that I will have to put so much effort in spirituality. If that is happening, then we have to question ourselves. Are we authentically God's seekers, or we are not even that? માટે પરમેશ્વરના ભક્ત હોય તેને તો જગતના પદાર્થમાં વૃત્તિ રાખવી એ જ કઠણ છે. For a real seeker to effortlessly do satsang is easy. It takes real forceful effort to do materialistic things. That is empowered by detachment. That is also what satsang teaches. That with the help of detachment, you have to continue doing the same things, but now not desiring any happiness out of that. Now not depending on that for your happiness. Happiness is self-created. Everything is now an experience, and for the joy of giving to others what we have found from God. With that attitude, one must enjoy this beautiful experience of life too, but not that it distracts us so much that we forget God, and it takes effort to seek God. It should take effort to seek materialistic things. જે પરમેશ્વરના જીવ છે તેને પરમેશ્વરમાં વૃત્તિ રાખવી તે ઘણી કઠણ છે. માટે જેને પરમેશ્વરમાં વૃત્તિ ન રહે તે પરમેશ્વરનો ભક્ત જ નહીં. અને તે સત્સંગમાં આવતો હોય તો એ ધીરે ધીરે સંતની વાર્તા સાંભળતા સાંભળતા પરમેશ્વરનો ભક્ત થશે. If you are claiming that your vritti does not stay effortlessly in God, you are not yet a Bhagwan no Bhakt. You are not still in love with God. Your vritti will begin to get connected in God. The more and more that you come to satsang, the more and more you hear it, you will begin to fall in love with God. You are yet a non-seeker, and you will become a seeker by coming to satsang. So keep coming, keep seeking, but the day you claim that you love God, you are a bhakt of God, you are a lover of God, you are a true seeker, all these things will happen effortlessly. The satsang, the purusharth, the bhakti, the nam smaran, the akhanda vritti of God will happen authentically, effortlessly, and it will take the power of detachment to yet engage in worldly responsibilities, taking it as an act of God. This state will arrive when you truly fall in love with God. સહજાનંદ સ્વામી મહારાજની જય.